Hello, my name is Professor Willie the Bam Johnson of the Better Attitude Makers Leadership Academy. This is what to expect from an information call at any martial arts school. Hello, thank you for calling the Better Attitude Makers Leadership Academy. How may I help you? Okay, my name is Professor Bam. May I have your name, please? Okay, great. Basically, what we have is an introductory program, which is 3 introductory classes for $19.99. The first class will be on Zoom. The second and third class are in person, but you have an option to continue to do your classes on Zoom, or you can come in person. How does that sound? Okay, great. So basically what we will do, we will give you the information that you need, which is basically your info. Yes, okay. Yes, that's your introductory program form. Yes, you will fill that out. Okay, and then we will also give you a COVID-19 information kit. Okay, so once you fill out everyone, which is basically our intro form, you will also have the information pack online, and then you will get your COVID-19 guide. Okay, so once you fill out that form, we will get that back, yes, and then we will set you up for your first class. So this is a teens and adults program, so those classes are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, yes. Okay, so that class is at 7:30. What we will do is get you to come in for your first class. Come in and look, wear some loose clothing, some, comfortable shoes. Find a good space at home somewhere, so when you're taking those classes on Zoom, you won't run into any walls, or you won't fall down or injure yourself. But at the same time, we show you how to adjust your training to close-in environment, just so you can be able to understand the practical applications and the day-to-day applications of how to, one, defend yourself, but at the same time adapt your fitness regimen to whatever environment you may be in. How does that sound to you? Okay, great. And then what we will do after that class, we will make sure that the papers, what I showed you earlier, let me show you. I will go over your intro form, and then we will just make sure that you are okay with all the information that you filled out, which I will get in advance before you come in along with your COVID-19 form. But we will make sure that you are okay with, one, as I'm looking at your form, what is your main focus? Is it martial arts for fitness and self-defense? Is it kickboxing? Is it Tai Chi? And what are some of your main objectives? And if you had to pick one, I see right here you're talking about meet new people. You just want to be able to socialize a little bit more because of what's going on right now. That's great. And just by developing, a relationship, because that's what this is all about, developing a good, trusting relationship with one another, making sure your information is filled out and we're following the guidelines that allows us to continue to move forward and make sure it's beneficial to you as well as to us, because we are a family organization and we want to make sure that anybody that comes in, our number one goal is to make sure that we are setting a good example and empowering our youth and supporting the parents. And we as adults, once again, even though we're here pushing hard to develop self-defense, to get in shape, we still want to be concerned with our overall example that we're setting for everyone else around us, because it takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a strong support system to make sure that we all can grow and get through the stresses of the world right now. And that's the purpose of martial arts. How does that sound? Oh, great. Okay. All right. So once again, we'll check those questions, with 7 questions. One is, do you finish what you usually start? Just we're trying to get you to make sure you make a commitment. 2, will you be living in this area for at least 1 year? 3, are you in good health and no physical problems? 4, is there any reason that you cannot take your lessons at an average of twice per week? Next question, can you afford to budget anything between $207 to $300 a month? Do you have a place to practice what you will be learning? Are you willing to set a goal to develop yourself physically, mentally, as well as spiritually? Okay. And, if we're answering those questions and don't have any, follow-up questions for us about those things, we'll just, set you up for your second class. Once again, if that's in person or if that's on Zoom. And when you come in, we'll just do a brief reminder once again to make sure that you're okay with everything. And then we tell you, well, if you decide that you want to go ahead and join, what we will do is look at the guide, which is basically this guide right here. And it has the Student's Creed, also the prices in there. And we will actually, if you have any questions about the prices, and if you decide that you want to join on your third class, we will not charge you a down payment. There will be no registration fee. What we will just do is do our first monthly payment up front. Then we'll go ahead and get you started and get you in and ready to go. So let's just go ahead and get you set up for that second class. That's what we'll do. Come in for that second class, having a good time, having a wonderful time, have a great workout, pushing you to the max, yes. And then on that second class, we'll just tell you, well, be prepared when you come in on your third class. If you want to go ahead and join on a regular basis for our 12-month program, just be ready with your credit card information and payment information, however you want to do it. And let's go ahead and get that out the way at the end of your class. What do you think? Boom. So now the second class is out the way. You come in for your third class, and then guess what happens? We'll go ahead and sign you up, and then there we have it. We're ready to go. So all those things will not be done on the first call. The first call is mainly just to introduce ourselves to one another, get you the proper information to sign up for your introductory program, let you know about your Zoom access code if you have already paid online, so you can be able to get into your Zoom class, and then letting you know once again that you have the options to, do your second and third class in person. And then we'll do a follow-up to talk a little bit more in detail about the information, on your second class. And then, we'll talk a little bit more about signing up and make sure you're ready to go on the third class. And hopefully at that time, you'll enjoy this, close-knit family relationship that we have at the Better Attitude Makers Leadership Academy. And you'll make a decision to go ahead and sign up, and then we'll go ahead and get you signed up. And then you get on a journey of becoming the best that you can possibly be. Yes, we'll make sure that you will set goals, achieve goals. Every 3 months, we'll be having progress checks so you can make sure that you are on point and you're ready to go. And most importantly, we'll set a goal. It's not so much to get, to buy a black belt, but it's to set a goal to achieve a black belt, because we are a black belt school. And you'll set a goal knowing that through that journey, things are going to get rough, they're going to get hard. But regardless of what, because you made a commitment to achieving a goal, guess what we're going to do? Every time you're ready to quit, we're going to remind you of that commitment. We're going to keep on pushing through. And then guess what? You will be at that level of black belt and beyond. So that's the basis of a info call. Once again, as I said, it's about getting your name, getting your information, setting you up for your introductory program, making sure you're filling out your COVID-19 form, make sure you register. And then after that first class, you come on in, you get that Zoom class, you make a decision on how you want to proceed forward with classes in person, as well as just Zoom classes. You have that option doing right now. But what we really want to do, we want to, build a wholesome environment like the BAMS has always been based upon, and making sure we coming together, helping one another, growing, relieving each other of the stress, having a good time, setting goals, having some hard classes. Yes, tough, hard, challenging classes, because we want to be able to handle the adversity that's going to come in our lives. So those programs are set up, one, for adults and teens. At the same time, we have the programs that are set up for youngsters too. So we can make sure we're there to support the younger kids, 3.5 and up, which is 3.5 to 6. And then we want to make sure that our curriculum supports the kids that are 7 to 12. And if we work together as a family, once again, that concept of it take a village to raise a kid, with us all working together, we can get through these times and we can have a wonderful time and a great time. So those are the bases of an info call. They're normally the same. So next time you call a martial arts class, it should be, a good experience, a wonderful experience. And this should give you more information on what to expect. So if you have any questions, please, inbox us here at our YouTube channel or email us at thebamskungfu@aol.com, and be blessed.